I'm here with Jackie Weed from Big Brothers Big Sisters of Lloydminster to learn more about their recent Waitlist Wednesday campaign. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
So on the off chance that people aren't familiar with your organization, do you mind giving a quick rundown about what Big Brothers Big Sisters does?
Sure, we match professionally screened and trained adult mentors with children and youth ages 6 to 18, and they meet in a variety of settings because we have different programs, but do things together that interest them.
Perfect. So for the past couple of weeks, you've been making Waitlist Wednesday posts and giving an update on how many children are on the waitlist still to receive a mentor. Why the recent and more specific emphasis on how many people are needed to mentor?
As COVID-19 carries on, and as kids are needing to spend more time apart instead of together, um, there's just more of a need, I feel, for to be forming these developmental relationships, so the kids that are part of our programs have that support, that extra person to talk to, that extra person, that shares similar interests or can say, you know what, I get how you're feeling. Just the extra connections. And for every one we match, we get a couple more, right? It's they're every time we post, people learn about our services, and so they feel it's a program that would benefit their child, so they sign up. So there is always a need for mentors, whether it's for our traditional match program, which is the Big Brother Big Sister program, or our virtual in-school mentoring program. There's always a need and always a wait list.
And for anyone interested in becoming a mentor, what would that commitment look like?
So depending on the program, it's so for a big brother or big sister, it's a couple hours a week, according to their schedule and the family that they're matched with. That's how they kind of schedule when they're getting together, and that's evenings, weekends, that kind of stuff. And for the virtual in-school mentoring this year, normally it's in person, the in-school mentoring, but this year we're virtual. It's 30 to 45 minutes once a week. So they would meet from their office, their car, their home, on their computer, and they meet up with the child they're matched with they're at the school. And so they can play games online, they can color, just have a chat, whatever works for them.
So you have touched on this already, but COVID has had a fairly significant impact on mental health and that feeling of isolation. How has the mentorship program helped those involved over the past year that you've noticed at least?
It gives them that connection, right? So when we're not allowed or not when we're restricted from spending time with others in person, they can still meet virtually. They can still, just get a text from that person saying, hey, I'm thinking about you today, or how did your test go, or how are you doing? And being able to reach out to one more person. Those connections are so important now to help buffer all those effects of the social isolation, the toxic stress that the kids are experiencing right now.
Absolutely. So where can people go to submit an application to be part of this program?
So right now we're doing all of our screening, training, the whole process virtually. So if they want to get involved, the best way would probably be either to message our Facebook page or to give us a call at the office, and then we can send them the forms that they need and start the process.
And is there a note that you'd like to end this conversation on at all?
It's really rewarding. It's a lot of fun. I started as a virtual mentor a couple weeks ago, and I'm having a blast. We're doing guided coloring and playing Simon Says and all sorts of stuff. So, it's a nice break in the day, and it's probably good for the mentor's mental health as well, right? Just to take your mind off what you're doing and, give you another avenue to just spend some time not being busy and just be mindful and be present.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you so much for speaking with us today, Jackie. I appreciate it.
Thank you.